Here's what's crazy. This little stack in my hand, 4 ounces, but I'm giving over $1,000 worth of stuff to him, and I'm happy about it.
I wonder what's in here. It's like, oh, okay.
This is my holy grail card.
Chase after the right price.
So we met with Derek, a Pokemon Company employee who actually does a lot of the Pokemon tournaments. You might remember him from this video where he showed us an uncut sheet of Jungle Hollows. Well, we met him again, and this time it was even more spectacular. And after we met Derek, we even had another massive card buy with some amazing stuff as well.
So, I have all this stuff that just sits around my house. And so when I go to meet people or send eBay stuff or just go to venues to look at things, I always give them a few things. And so I got some of these old playmats from the 2016
oh, those are
regional
sweet.
championships. That's the staff one, and then that's the
Holy cow,
Oh.
that's so cool.
And so, even though he couldn't make it up, I got Skylar one.
There you
I got
go.
one for you, and I got you guys one each.
He actually brought a bunch of extra stuff, like cool dice, staff exclusive playmats, all sorts of items, just as a throw-in, just because he's an awesome guy.
And so we all got these jackets to wear.
So this is like 2006.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
that's
so
cool.
I got one of those if you guys would be interested in that.
Yeah, definitely. Derek's knowledge of Pokemon history, these memorabilia pieces, he's got all the history behind all of it, and it's a lot of fun asking him questions about it.
They're just Legend Maker boxes, and we'd hand them out at the pre-release. And
I mean, it's
so
still
when you
really
came into
cool.
the pre-release, you'd get one of these boxes, the pre-release.
I would love to be able to just have like a sit-down chat with him for a couple hours and just hear everything that he knows.
Sorry, Skylar, you didn't come. You don't get one. Okay, so
Oh yeah, these are
Have
my
these-
favorite part.
these are the ones that you had wanted.
I love those.
I've kept these in these big things since
Yeah, that's
so they
that's
should
great.
be pretty good condition.
Yeah.
And then you have I doubled that one.
Yep.
And so I always thought Charizard and Mewtwo were the
This is my
better
holy
ones.
grail card. If I get that, the regular card in a PSA 10, like that's the one I really want. It's so expensive though. Like,
And then there are the packs.
sweet.
And then
They look really
Kangaskhan
nice.
staff promos. And like I
Nice.
said, there's 4 different promos in there. They
Oh,
send
yep.
them to us in a pack. And
That's super
so
cool.
there are those.
Awesome.
And then everything else is just stuff I grabbed as I was going through. This, I was looking it up on eBay, and each of the cards in this thing go for like 20 bucks a piece.
Mm-hmm.
And the cards themselves are in here still packaged. And so the original cards, they're right there in the package.
Sweet.
And they're all foil. And that's
Yeah.
why they're bent like that, because when they put
Yep.
them in those sheets, they roll them off the press, and so they end
Okay.
up bent. And so you'll notice with a lot of the older cards, they'll be rolled sometimes, and it's not that somebody has badly treated them, it's just the way they made the cards.
Okay.
So,
Yep. So here's a detailed look at that first transaction. So it was about $1,000 worth of items, including a Switch Lite and 900 cash. And these Legendary Collection box toppers are absolutely my favorite part. Insane. This Charizard, the standard size card, is my holy grail card that I eventually want for the collection. But having the box topper version is pretty awesome too. Let's not forget, Dark Raichu is also included. So this is a complete set of box toppers, and they're in near mint condition. And then you've got 3 Legend Makers packs, which you can pull some massive cards out of. You've got these super rare promos, which Derek had a bunch of history on. And then this Darkness Ablaze Kangaskhan staff pack. There's like 4 cards in there, all different.
I was looking for some stuff, and I was like, okay, what's in this, right? This is a set
Straight up.
of most of the cards. All but one of the foils is in here. I checked that from the first part of
so
it,
sweet.
and then that's the
level
second
next
one.
door too, yeah.
And then there's a bunch of extra
Dang.
doubles, and then there's a bunch of there's some random trainers and stuff in there.
Yeah.
It's Skyridge.
Skyridge is one of my
Pretty,
favorite
yeah.
sets, yeah.
Those were very few printed. That was the
2004?
yeah. Those were the last set I believe that Wizards of the
By
Coast
Watsy,
did
yep.
before Pokemon Company took over printing of it.
Yep.
And
I
so
know
they
that's the last
ran.
Wizards set.
Yeah, they ran very few boxes.
Yeah.
And so, and then these are all reverse hollow from that set.
Gosh.
And so,
I'm into
but
that, you
it,
know
it was
that.
one of those. I opened it and it was like, I wonder what's in here. It was like, oh, okay.
Nice.
You might like those.
You know me pretty well at this point. Here's what's crazy. this little stack in my hand, 4 ounces, but I'm giving over $1,000 worth of stuff to him, and I'm happy about it, which is just insane what you can get with Pokemon. Like, absolutely nuts.
Be careful with the promos.
Yeah, these are perhaps some of the best parts. Can you give me a little backstory on these? These are the Pokemon Center.
Yeah, these are the Pokemon Center promos. Back, I honestly can't remember. It was way back, probably in 2003, 2004.
Okay, 2003,
2004. They had opened a Pokemon Center in New York. Right now, it's where Nintendo is in
the
Times
Nintendo
Square.
store?
Yeah.
Okay.
They rebranded it the Nintendo store, of course, when Nintendo kind of bought more of the stake in Pokemon.
Okay.
And when it first opened, they were handing out those promos. And so you would come in, and I don't remember if you had to buy something or if they just gave them to you when you walked in. I think you had to buy something. I think it was one of those at the checkout.
Yeah.
And they give you one of each. They give you the, it's Black Star Promo 40 and 41, Pokemon Center, and I can't remember what the other name is.
Yeah,
the other one has Charizard on it. So that's the one that seems to go for more on
anything with Charizard.
Yeah.
So after $900 cash, a Switch Lite, and Minecraft for Switch, we still had a bunch more to make a potential deal on.
These are 10th anniversary promos that they handed out at those events.
That's cool.
And then this was a 4th place position card.
Fourth place.
Yeah.
Interesting. So he showed us some cards that were only given out to winners or participants in tournaments. And he even showed us a stack of cards that you could only get at a championship in Hawaii. List staff cards, I think. And then you got one more Neo Destiny First Edition there. One of the Halos.
Yeah, that's the only holo I actually had in 1st edition.
Okay.
And I do have more 1st edition cards, but I just didn't grab
But my
them.
favorite part was the sleeves full of staff cards, especially the Mewtwo. It's absolutely crazy. And some of you might be wondering, how can you tell that they're staff cards? They say staff on them. So we ended up sealing the deal. We did another $2,000 through PayPal and got some amazing stuff. So this Pokemon Rumble thing is amazing. This trainer kit, sealed, vintage, another box topper Espeon, which I love from the E-Series. All of the cards in here, including these really crazy blanks that are probably quite rare. And I'm gonna, if you know anything, let me know. I'd be really curious to hear some information on those. Not to mention the staff jacket, all of the empty theme deck boxes, which are brand new, unused, piles of amazing, insane stuff. Even the 2 Japanese Mew cards, which are actually listed on eBay right now. So we said toodaloo, bartledoo, and goodbye. And I'm really excited for the next time I'll get to see him. So right after that, we met with another familiar face who I've done business with in the past. Cool.
Oh yeah. I think years 86 through 87 in here.
Okay. Got some Casper cards.
All hollows.
Yeah.
Poppin' squad.
Yep. Alright.
Bunch more cards. Those little baseball cards.
Josh buys storage units and was able to get one with some very interesting cards, including Garbage Pail Kids, Vintage Wrestling, and Marvel cards, all top-loaded inserts and chase cards. Oh yeah, that's cool.
Oh yeah, that's
Canvas cards. This is definitely my favorite box with all the Marvel inserts and cool cards and stuff.
I knew you'd like that one.
Yeah, that one's cool.
Told you as soon as I got out, I'd let you know.
Yep, I
It
appreciate it,
took a
dude.
while, but
So Josh really likes getting bulk cards to take down to his shop to trade them in, and I had tens of thousands of Pokemon and Magic cards. He expressed interest, so I brought him along, and we actually ended up trading even Stevens all of his Marvel and trading cards for all of my bulk. Now there's a ton of top-loaded Marvel inserts, like Carnage. You know, all these Chrome type cards, amazing stuff. I mean, hundreds of them, all buried in here. The wrestling sets, the Garbage Pail Kids cards, and a ton of random other cards. I'm really happy that we sealed this trade, and I hope he is too. So 2 massive deals down. We had to start heading back home, but of course, on the way, we had to hit up my favorite Goodwill. Favorite Goodwill. Had to come back. So we entered the Goodwill, started looking around. Thing kind of split ways from me. We started doing our own thing. Seemed like it was gonna be a crap mo stanker trip, but I was shuffling through one of the aisles and discovered one of the cardboard boxes with tape over the top. It's my favorite thing to see. They do that at our Goodwills around here. If they don't really know how to price it and it's a bundle, they just put it in a box, put tape over it so you can't take it out, slap a $9 price tag on there, and this box was full. That is looking pretty good.
That thing's huge.
$9. These are, I recognize this. It's a G.I. Joe. Hovercraft or something? And then there's a whole bag of like, it looks like there's weapons. I don't really see many figures, maybe a couple.
All right. That's a buy.
That's a must buy. Ended up buying it, of course, but I don't know too much about G.I. Joe, so we just sold them on Whatnot, showed all the figures, all the vehicles, and they went for $150. So there must have been some good ones in there. If you like Pokemon or absolutely crazy finds, check out this video from 2 years ago, where I found pages full of original Charizards. You gotta watch it.
Chase after the